Gentlemen, welcome back to the University of Smooth. I am your host, Nixon the Dark, the internet's leading expert on unattractive behavior. We are glad you are here today. We're zooming out a little bit. We're going to talk about the nature of attractiveness to make a few key points. These are all early stage videos. We're laying some groundwork here as we offer this content to you. We have to comment here and there to give you the necessary perspective as we move forward. There is a fundamental question at the heart of this content, and it is the reason why I started this channel. As a man, can you learn how to be attractive? Unequivocally, fuck yes, you can. Being attractive is a learned skill. We acknowledge that every human being has certain limitations that they cannot overcome. I do not think that you can increase your IQ. I'm not aware of the possibility of doing that. You cannot grow a foot if you're an adult, at least. You cannot aspire to be a psychopath. If you've watched our video on what makes psychopathy so appealing to women, that's not something that you can change about yourself. And yes, there are other limitations. I speculate we all deal with certain things. I'm asking you to believe that these limitations are narrow. I ask you to believe that as you work hard to cultivate the skills and traits that we will discuss here, believe that these are narrow limitations and that there is an entire world and a universe of value out there that you can build regardless of these limitations. Attractiveness, as far as men go, is something that fluctuates. Women understand this instinctively, which is why they test men. They know that the qualities that they desire in men are susceptible to disappearing. They're also susceptible to appearing and being built up. This is fantastic news for you. Yes, you can lose attractiveness, but more than likely what you're looking to do is build it up because you were not aware of the ways that you could do that. I do not call myself the internet's leading expert on unattractive behavior because I spent my whole life being hot and attractive and sexy and just looked around at all these dudes that couldn't get their shit together and wondered like, what's going on? How come I'm so much better than they are? No, of course not. I learned unattractiveness from the ground up. I spent a ton of my life engaging and mastering unattractive behaviors, things I didn't want to be good at, but I was a master at them and couldn't figure out why things would never go my way. Then I learned the dynamics behind these behaviors and how they impacted my life. And I still made mistakes. I still made tons and tons of mistakes, but the more I learned, the more I figured out ways of building value, the more mistakes that I made, I learned from those mistakes, made fewer of them, and learned a ton of different ways that I could build value in my life. And I want to teach those qualities to you. I want to teach you how to build value and how to learn to remove unattractive behaviors from your life. And you'll be shocked how easy some of these are to eliminate. There is a fundamental assumption that I make about you, the man viewing this content. I assume that you want to be more attractive, and I assume that that matters to you. If you do not want to be more attractive, it doesn't matter to you, or perhaps you think this is an unseemly process to try and roll up your sleeves and engage in, or you think you're above it, that's fine. This content is not for you. It's for the man who wants to make these changes, who has yet to really learn about them, but wants to acquire the knowledge and the skills and the habits that will make him more desirable to women and make him more attractive in all dimensions of his life with all the people he may be coming into contact with. This content is for you, that man who wants it and is willing to put in the effort to learn, make mistakes, and get better and cultivate these skills. We are here to help and provide you that knowledge. Leaving you with a strategy, 2 recommendations. If you never watch another video on this channel, and by the way, we hope you watch all of them thousands of times and share them with every person you know, because, hey man, I'd kind of like to get this message out there, and I don't mind being recognized for doing this grand work to make you hotter and more attractive. But if you never listen to another one of my videos, but you do these two things, you will still get 70% of the way towards any goal you have with regard to being more attractive and desirable as a man. Recommendation number one, go to the gym and lift weights at least 3 times a week for 3 months. Start small, but build on it. If you do this for 3 months, you will cement a habit, and more than likely your own momentum will carry you through to continue for a long, long time. Second recommendation, go buy a copy of No More Mr. Nice Guy by Dr. Robert Glover. Read or listen to it twice. Do these two things and you will make one hell of a start at becoming more attractive as a man. And we hope you continue to join us, because there's a lot more to cover and we will get to all of it. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, and follow U of Smooth for more content.